Hey, hello everybody, this is Big Bang Crypto. My name is Sam and welcome to the second episode today. Now, I had to delete the first version because a friend of mine told me that the sound was very bad, and so I have to make this second one. And so if you watched the other video already and you could hear it loud and clear, then this won't be anything surprising for you, but if not, then this is very, very important. It's a special episode because I will introduce the Bitcoin price moving code to you and the secret Bitcoin chart. This is really unique. You won't find anything of that in other YouTube channels, and I tell you why. Because I spend hours, days, weeks, and months to analyze Bitcoin's price movement during the last 10 years, day by day, and this really helped me at the end to create this and to understand everything that is going on. And this right here, this drop right here, this was the last piece of puzzle. All right, this helped me really to understand what's going on, because I built a chart some weeks ago, and I thought, no, that's not going to happen, that we will go down to this zone right here again. No, this is not going to happen. But I led that chart and just watched it, and when that happened, I knew that's it, and the four-wave theory needs an update because it was not 100% perfect. I mean, it helped me in a lot of situations knowing that it will really start pumping or dropping. So this is what I told you. For example, this orange line weeks ago, when we were really seeing that pump, I talked about this orange line, saying that historically we have to get above this orange line. If we can't, then we're coming back down, and this is exactly what happened. Now, I didn't think that we will see that big drop, I'm honest with you, but yeah, here we are. And in the last video I talked about, or in the last article I think, I talk about the 200 moving average, this white line right here, saying that as long as we are below the 200 moving average, this is very bad for Bitcoin. When other people were talking about the golden cross, the 50 and stuff like that, this is amazing and all of this, I was saying, guys, we're going down. When everybody was saying that it's going to go to the moon, I said no. This thing is very likely to come back down, talking about the rising wedge and stuff like that. All right, so I hope you watched that videos. All right, and now we came down to this zone. As you can see, this blue line right here, guys, look where it comes from, all the way up there. Now, is this coincidence? No, it is not. Historically, this is a very, very likely scenario, and this is repeating once again. And as you can see, we found support on it once again, coming down, and all the time we find support on it. If we fall below it, well, that's a very bad sign. Why? Because of this white line at the same time. As you can see, this white line, I mean, this is January 2017. Look at this line right here, such a big support, bringing us up every time when we come down and test it. And here we are again. And at the same time, we have this blue also at this point. We have a cross. We have two huge support levels down here. This is very, very important. Very, very important. We also have this red line right here. As you can see, it played a very big role during the bear market. We found support on it many times. As soon as we crossed it, we had a big drop. Now look at that. We crossed it. We had a big drop. Again, once again. Now at this point right here, we still had that blue support very close to it, so we came back up again. But this time, the blue one was too far away to give us support in this zone, and so we had that big drop. So this is stuff, guys. Please, I mean, I don't want to say anything wrong here, but I think this is another TA than you usually see on other channels. All right, this is something else. And we also have this very, very important zone right here between $6,000 and $6,600 to $800 So this is a very important zone. It will be very difficult for Bitcoin to get above this. And you know what? I wrote it in my last article on Wednesday, talking about the Dow Jones, talking about that Bitcoin is doing the same like the big markets. So this means the big money is in Bitcoin because it reacts the same way, or not? Or is there something else going on? Because I believe there is something else going on, guys. I don't believe that the coronavirus or the financial crisis is the reason for this drop. Now, this is nothing popular to say, and people believe what they want. This is okay. But I know now that there is a system behind Bitcoin. There is a system behind it. Yeah. I mean, you know all about the Bitcoin white paper and the thoughts behind it and everything and the supply and so on. And why is it so crazy to say that the same genius that brought us Bitcoin also has a system behind it to save Bitcoin, right? And to make all of this happen, all the recurring similarities that we're seeing over and over again. And so what I wanted to say is, in my last article, I said that if we can stay above the current low at $4,200 on the CME futures chart, there is a very high probability to see a retest of the 20 moving average if we can get above this zone. All right? And if I bring the 20 moving average, the red line, look at that. Perfect test, rejection. This is not good, all right? This rejection is not good, and it is a strong rejection, all right? So what I think is the most likely scenario for the next days is a sideways movement, all right? Maybe we have another wick down, maybe we even see a lower low, but at the end there will be a sideways movement inside of this zone right here, and at some point we will break out upwards. This is what I see for Bitcoin, and this is the most likely scenario for me with everything that I found now, all right? But if you want to know the details, guys, you need this. Yeah, also this red line, guys, very important line right here. Look where we found resistance. This is also something historically very, very important, everything recurring. So this is why I say there is a system behind it, guys. And if you want to be ahead of the market, you need this system. You need to know what is happening, what is going on. I'm 100% sure so many people are losing their money because they don't understand what is going on. All right, so many people thought, hey, we're back up above 10K. This is it. All right, so they jumped in at that point, and now they made a big loss. Yeah, so this is the hard truth about Bitcoin. And so this is what I said in that article. Bitcoin is like the biggest pirate treasure in the modern world, and only those who will spend day and night to understand it, to understand the signs in the chart, have a chance to find it and to make profit. And so at the end, I had these pictures to say that, look what is happening right now. Man, it happened in 2012, it happened in 2015, and so on. All right. Did we have the coronavirus at that time? No, we didn't, but it happened. Look at that. Look at these huge drops. Look where we're going down to. Look where we're going down to. Everything that Bitcoin made, lost. It lost it. Right? So this is important to know, but you all know where Bitcoin at the end, which price Bitcoin at the end reached, and look what it is right here, $100. $100, and now and then we tested $20,000. All right, think about these things. What did the people think at that time? Oh, it's over. This is it. This is the highest point we could ever reach. $20,000, guys. Look at that. Look at that. This is at $600. All right, so there we reached $800, and we came all the way down to $400. People saying, oh, this is it, it's going down, it died, look at that, it died. But no, $20,000. All right, so this is important. And if you want to really be ahead of the market, you have to know these things so that you won't lose money. And even if something goes wrong, even if Bitcoin drops, you won't lose money because you know what is likely. All right, and there are many times that you could have lost your money, many times. And what I'm saying is, for example, at that point, this is not because of you and me putting in $100, $1,000, $100,000. This is because of the market makers. They made a decision. They made a decision, and this is the point, guys. So at some point I asked myself in the last weeks, is it coincidence when and why Bitcoin explodes or drops? Or can we somehow find out why this happens? Is there a reason behind it? Yes. Yes, guys, there is a reason behind it. Believe it or not, there is a reason behind it. And this brought me to the question, are all the recurring similarities coincidence? No, they are not. There is a system behind it. There is a system behind it. This is not coincidence. Every time the same happens. And I try to compare it to the stocks and why do stocks explode? And this is the important part. So something like this. So if you have something like this, and it's with the other stocks do the same. The big money, the market makers, they made a decision, or the system behind Bitcoin made a decision and brought it and wants it to pump, This is the big money coming in, all right? And then some guys come in at the end because they think, all right, it's just going crazy. They come in and then it goes down like crazy, all right? But this is a decision of a very powerful person. And all of this at the end, like I said, brought me to Bitcoin's price moving code. Now this might sound crazy. There will be people who will say, he's a scammer, he only wants to make money and stuff like that. That's okay. I don't have a problem with that. You can say that. But if you watch all of my videos, the articles that I wrote, you will see that I'm not one of those scammers. I'm really sharing my technical analysis, what I've found in Bitcoin's history, and this is something different. The things I'm talking about most of the time are different to what others are telling you because I'm analyzing in a completely different way. All right? I'm really going wave by wave, day by day. All right. So the big question for me was, how can I share all of this? How do I want to share all of this? Now, I've been sharing everything for free till now, but at this point I have to say that a little reward, I think that's okay for what I want to give you. So if you send 0.01 Bitcoin to the BTC wallet in the description, you will get lifetime access to the videos and documents that will come in the or the new ones. I'm not talking about what I already have on YouTube. I mean the new ones. Only for those who want to, or who like my TA, who want to learn and who want to know what's going on. So you will get access to that secret Bitcoin chart that shows you when, why Bitcoin explodes and where it will top out. Also, the top out of this bull market, the point where we will top out in this bull market, it's all there. It's all there. And it will make so much sense to you. It will make so much sense to you. Updates, of course, included. If something changed or if I think there is something else that I have to include, this is all with it. So I will give a video in which I'll give a detailed explanation so that you really understand the Bitcoin price moving code with the secret Bitcoin chart. And I'm talking about Bitcoin's historical price movement, everything that happened, showing you everything so that you will never, ever be in that situation that you don't know what's going on. And you will also get regularly updates to stay ahead of the market and much more. So Altcoins TA, my trading strategy, and other detailed analysis. So this is what I will include. And also what I'm working on is a daily analyze so that you know what is very likely for today. This is something that I'm working on. I found some amazing things, but as long as I'm not 100% sure, I'm not going to share that because that wouldn't make any sense. But it's coming, it's coming. And so you get that lifetime access to all that stuff, to documents and all the things that are coming. And but you will have only 1 month access to the secret Bitcoin chart. I think that is enough. And I think this is something that if you really want to stay with me and all the things that are coming, then you have not a problem with this little amount. I mean, currently this is $60. If you jump in now, it is very, very cheap. And who knows? I mean, maybe next month we're talking not about $60, it's already $80, $100. So this is for all the guys who want to come in now. And yeah, so this is it. This is my thought behind it. And I really believe in that pirate treasure. I really think if you want to understand Bitcoin, you have to do something. You spend the time, you spend those hours to really, really understand it and go back day by day, 10 years. Or you say, hey, you know what, there is someone who did it and I want to give him a little reward. I mean, this is really not much, but then I really understand what is going on. And like I said, I will share my trading strategy, very simple but very powerful, and some other things as well. All right. So I know there are some people who will say, no, what's that? It has to be for free and stuff like that. That's okay. I understand that opinion, but I have to say I shared everything for free till now, and I really spent so much time in it. And so I think that's okay. After 1 year asking for a little bit, that's okay. And if you don't want it, that's also okay. I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem. I will still make videos and talk about the trend and what is going on. But if you want it detailed, yeah, that's how I want to do it. So if you made that payment, then please send an email with your transaction ID to btcsecretchart@gmx.de. It's also in the description of this video, and you will get everything necessary. Yeah, and then we can start, and we can really make something amazing. So that's it, guys. I hope you like it. I hope that's okay. I really don't want to make anyone angry, but please try to understand me as well. So thank you very much. Have a nice day. Stay healthy, and your families as well. And we will see us soon. Bye.